So now we're going to look at how to break the leg from saddle. Okay, it's a little bit different, but the mechanics are all the same. So instead of our inside leg being the wedge on the thigh, this time our outside leg is. Okay, so this one is the one pressing down. I'm still thinking about pressing my knee and my foot into the mat, creating that wedge on the inside of his thigh. I find the breaking potential is much bigger from saddle. You can cause a lot more damage, I think, just because you're using this outside leg instead of the inside leg here. You can apply a lot more pressure. So one thing you need to remember from with saddle is getting a good enough bend. The thing about 50-50 is we can use our hamstring to bend this leg, right? Just lifting our hips bends it. From saddle, if I lift my hips, he can still straighten his leg. I have nothing actually creating like natural bend in the leg via me lifting my hips up. So I need to remember to flare my top knee out and my bottom knee in. Yeah? So it's gonna look kind of like this. I'm going foot to foot and I'm flaring my top knee out and my bottom knee in. So that's bending the leg, and I'll still be holding the heel obviously. So I'm catching here, boom. And it's like so powerful I can't even get my hips off the ground to demonstrate it. I'll try and like loosen it up a little bit, but here, so I'm flaring my top knee out here, my bottom knee up, and hipping in. So if I do the full drill, that's what it's gonna look like. Boom. Foot to foot. Try not to put any weight through the mat, okay? Your foot can be touching the mat here, but I don't want any weight through the mat. I want all my weight through his thigh and his hips, keeping him pinned, taking away all of his movement. So that's flaring that knee out is super important. Let go. Boom. Here. So the other part to break him from saddle is, if you want to come on this side, is sometimes we might have to break on our other hip. Okay, so sometimes when we expose the heel, maybe he falls to this hip, or this is just how we end up here. So this is very powerful, but you see how his knee's kind of like in a different position here. So to finish this, I want to pinch my right elbow to my hip and start to extend my back away. Yeah, so it's less hip drive, more extending my back away. Boom. Here, and creating that breaking pressure. So just to review that again, striking, pinching my elbow, my right elbow to my hip, extending my back away, breaking the leg. And that's two different ways to break the leg from saddle.